And go. And welcome to Sultan High School for tonight's Cascade Conference matchup between the Cedar Park Golden Eagles and Cedar Park Christian Golden Eagles and our own Sultan Turks. Sultan Turks coming off a 2-game in a row winning streak, winning last weekend at Kashmir. I remember a few years back going to Kashmir and not coming back very happy. So that was a good victory for our boys with under new coach Knickerberg. And we are getting ready to have a kickoff here in about 12 minutes. I'm joined on the broadcast tonight by none other than Dave Moon. Dave, welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks, Brian. Glad to be here.
And our producer extraordinaires down there in the press box are going to be Elena.
Hi.
Is there anybody else on there down there with you, Elena?
Cora is on the other headset.
Howdy
And
ho.
sitting next to me monitoring the entire thing is Catherine Hubbard, the newest member to TurkPride.tv.
We're breaking in a brand new producer tonight.
Breaking in a brand new producer in Catherine Hubbard.
Yep, Catherine Hubbard.
And Cora's down there helping us out. That great, good stuff. Well, hey, welcome. It's kind of a nasty little bit of rain going on. It's a perfect Pacific Northwest Sky Valley evening here at Saturday Night Football, Dave.
It is magnificent. You know, honestly, I'd rather have a little bit of rain than the 70 coming off the 70, 80 degree days.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, just so you guys know, TurkPride.tv is a part of the NFHS Broadcasting Network. This network is made up of over 1,600 schools across the nation. NFH Network, we are high school. TurkPride.tv has earned elite honors this year. The last 2 years in a row, we earned select honors from the NFHS Network. What does that mean, you ask? It means that Sultan sets the bar on high-quality streaming, consistent streaming, and, of course, one of the loudest and proudest crowds in the nation. Only the top 40 broadcasting programs earn this honor in the country. Over 1,600 schools participate in the NFHS Network, Broadcasting Network. And, Dave, I must say, we couldn't do it without all the hard work that you and the Tech Club put in.
Is that what that says, 1,600?
Yeah,
I think that number's 3,600.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll have to change that, 3,600. So that means we're even more special.
That's right.
Did you hear that, Elena? You're even more special.
Oh, well, I myself am not special. The entire club itself is special.
And
The light shines.
if you guys were able to catch the very beginning of the stream, you saw that we've got a new tradition started this year. The Snohomish County Sheriff's Department brings their their law enforcement vehicles and escorts the team over to the side where they come out. Now, going to have the lineups read, and there we go. I do have a program tonight, and I'm joined by my side tonight. Kate, how are you doing, bud? Would you like to say hi on air? No? So hey, while we do the starting lineups, I want to give a big shout out to our fans in Nebraska that are watching on TurkPride.tv tonight.
We have fans in Florida as well tonight.
Fans in Florida. Who is in Florida?
I had somebody stop by and said my family's watching from Florida tonight.
Well, and then we have South Dakota tonight. Marcia, Trey Sargent's grandmother, is watching tonight from South Dakota.
Big shout out.
Big shout out, and we've got a special halftime. Trey's got something brewing at halftime, I hear.
Oh, I heard that too.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why I'm on the camera tonight, Brian.
Absolutely. So we get to stay on air during the halftime and do all that good stuff. But hey, you know what? I think it's time to we need to take a moment and thank some of our sponsors at TurkPride.tv.
Well, you know what? We have a special guest tonight.
We do have a special guest with us here tonight.
I'm going to actually hand my microphone over to him real quick.
I would love to. While we wait for the game to start, I'm going to none other than one of our best supporters here on TurkPride.tv, Russell Haney, owner of Rico's Pizza, and also Haney Plumbing, correct?
Not Haney Plumbing anymore. We're just doing the Rico's Pizza. And I want to thank everyone for coming by and enjoying our pizza and having the opportunity to help sponsor the Sultan Turks.
Well, I know I send my kids down there on a Sunday night to get pizza quite often.
Many
so,
a times, and I thank you.
Yeah, you betcha. Is there any particular sport that you really enjoy here at Sultan High School, or are you just an all-around supporter?
Just all-around supporter, and I guess football is my most favorite.
Well, welcome up here. Welcome up to the press box tonight, and hope you enjoy the game with us.
I want to thank you again, and thanks for having me and supporting Rico's Pizza.
You heard that live here on TurkPride.tv. Make sure you guys support Rico's Pizza because they support our kids here at Sultan High School. And speaking of sponsors,
Did I forget to bring you a sponsor list?
Yeah.
I think I can fix that.
You know what? I want to thank Dave Moon for the great sponsor list I have in front of me right now. And you know, my wife had a nail in one of her tires the other day, and she was down in Olympia, in Shelton, and she went to Les Schwab Tire. Even though she went to Les Schwab Tires, and they took that nail right out and fixed her tire for free.
Isn't that amazing?
So, and hey, Les Schwab just happens to be one of our best sponsors here on TurkPride.tv.
Yep, and they are amazing. They are wonderful. You know, I call them up and I say, hey, would you guys like to sponsor Turk Pride? I don't even get to finish the sentence. And the guy says, absolutely yes.
Yeah, we have
amazing.
a commercial for them.
Yep, they give us, they're fantastic. They send us all their stuff, and we don't miss a beat.
Hey, we are 6 minutes and 45 seconds away from our Windmill Espresso kickoff. Elena, are you
Yes?
there? What is your favorite drink at Windmill Espresso?
Oh, I love Frappuccinos. Vanilla ones are my favorite, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard to miss the Windmill Espresso. Can you guys tell me where Windmill Espresso is in Sultan?
Yeah, it's along Highway 2, just as you're starting to leave good old Sultan.
Absolutely. And hey, if you've got a kink in your neck, and believe me, my kids give me a pain in the neck all of the time, don't forget, we also have Sultan Chiropractic. Dr. Koppel has been serving the Valley for many years. Sponsoring TurkPride.tv is just one of the many community programs he has gotten behind. Everyone should be pain-free. Dr. Koppel is accepting new patients. Of course, we also have Brandy Varnell Photography and Bigfoot Brew. And our main sponsor for our TurkPride.tv player of the game is Windmill Espresso. And we are all going to stand and take our hats off. And I'm going to mute my mic so we can honor the flag for our country. One of the best traditions in high school sports in the country, the honoring of our nation's flag and the national anthem. We're just about ready to kick off. Cedar Park Christian has won the toss and will receive. And I'm looking across there and I'm looking at it appears to me that we both have about the same amount of players on each squad. About 30 to 35 players on each squad. Turks off to 2-0 and undefeated to start the year.
Isn't that just incredible? That is
I'm
just
gonna be
so
right
nice.
back, guys. I'll see you guys.
They
in a
have
little
scored 40 or more points in both of their first 2 games this year. And I'll tell you what, that is set up by the defense. And if you guys had a chance to watch our great interview we had with Coach K, Don James loved it. He looked at it. The dog father, Don James, looked at it and said, "You can't do that." And he says, "Oh, yes, we can, and I'll show you." And he pulls out his iPad and he shows it to him. So,
and if you guys haven't seen that interview yet, it is pretty magnificent. It's sitting over at TurkPride.tv.
Absolutely. And anybody else that's watching from Cedar Park Christian tonight, welcome to the broadcast. If any of your student athletes do something spectacular, we'll acknowledge it, but we are always
Turks first. Hey, just a quick tech question down
I'm
there,
back.
guys. Hey,
What, I'm back. What?
Tech question. Everything looking okay down there? Both cameras up and running?
Yeah, both
Everything's
cameras are up
fancy.
and running.
Okay, excellent.
No problem.
We are always looking for extra hands here on TurkPride.tv. We can use any used equipment that you have, whether it be a video camera or you behind the video camera.
That's right, especially you behind the video camera.
You behind the video camera is what TurkPride.tv is really missing out on right now.
And we'll make sure you get a great seat to the game.
But hey, you know what? Best seat in the house to do the camera work, just so you know, and nobody will bother you. I trust you. There's no kids asking you for candy while you're there. So, Turks ready for the windmill espresso kickoff.
Turks first.
And it's a squib kick to the 30-yard line, and he just falls on the ground right there at the 30-yard line. So it'd be 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 30-yard line. Ooh, number 17 did the kickoff for the Turks. That was Omar Rocket Leg Valera on the kickoff. Didn't quite sky it as high as we would have liked. But here comes the Turk. The Turks come out in this defense, this 5-0 old-fashioned defense. Corners are on an island out there. They're going to come out pro set with offset on the wing with 2 backs in the backfield. Receiver on each side, 1 split right to the right. We're going to run it right up the middle. Fumble goes down to the ball. Looks like the Turks may have come up with it. Cedar Park. Trey Sargent on the strip on that. And the Turks set right up. Looking out here on the defense, you've got quite a few interesting guys. We've got Morgan Yates out there as one of our top senior linemen out there. James Dodd, number 56. He's a senior lineman. He's clogging up the middle for them up there. They're going to come. It's going back. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Cedar Park Christian coming up for the Eagles. Turks come right out, keeping things right on line. Senior captain linebacker Tanner Belcher right there in the middle of that. Keep an eye on number 9 out there because he is something special to watch at linebacker. And not only that, he's a pretty darn good wrestler too. Trey Sargent lines up at the left end. He's going to rush the quarterback on this. He is just gearing up to go. And, it's going to be a screen pass. It's a lateral. I could have sworn that was a lateral. But it goes out of bounds, so it's a moot point. So we're going to have a kickoff coming up, Dave Moon.
Are you guys saying something? Because we can't hear you down here.
All righty. Got a punt coming up. Comes down to about the 45-yard line. Turks get away from it. It's going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Turk's going to come out here on offense here in just a moment.
Powered by the Sultan High School Tech Club. Annual subscriptions help generate revenues for Sultan High School activities. Day pass rates are available if desired.
Turks line up. Andy Sam under center. Actually, no, that's Alex. Alex Perigo, number 10. Alex Perigo is
Gain of 9 yards through forward being tackled by Jack Flynn.
Noah Fleming up the middle for a gain of 8-9 yards on that. Looks like Alex Perigo is in at quarterback right now. Alex, the junior quarterback free safety, 5'10", 165 pounds. There you go, Tanner Belcher. Get ready. Second and short. You probably go right up the middle to Tanner Belcher right here. Gives the ball to Belcher. Belcher's there for a good 7 yards up to the 50-yard line before the Eagles are able to take him down. That's good for a Sultan Turk first down. Right on time. No reason to throw the ball yet, guys. Lull him into sleep, run it up the middle, and then put Zorms or Sam around the end on that. Eric Turner lines up to the right-hand side. Zorn's in motion to the right. And we're going to run that ball. That roll's going to be run right to the left. There you go. Open hole. Belcher good for 7 yards. That was a huge hole opened up by the left side of the Turk line. Good for 7 yards, and a 2nd and 3 coming up for the Turks. And coming into the game, number 33. I don't know who that is. Don't have a 33 on my roster. So Zorn's set on the left, Turner on the right. Oh, give that ball right up the middle on a counter. Going to be good for another Turk first down.
A gain of 4 yards, and that'll be good for another Turk first down.
Yes, the offensive line is just blowing them off the line of scrimmage. They're not even touching the running back until they get to the 5-yard line. The safeties and the linebackers are making a lot of plays. Now here's where you fake it to the running back and then toss it to the right and see if you can get in for the touchdown on that. Oh, Andy Sam with the spin move. Good for 10 yards and another Turk first down. Ball's going to be on the 30-yard line, the Eagle 30-yard line coming right up. Turks are coming out in a bit of an old-fashioned offense, Dave Moon. It's a wing T. Run by the Red Grange of old. You guys,
Well, it's working for him.
you know what? It works, and this is what Archbishop Murphy ran in the early 2000s quite a bit. It's not a very hard offense to run. It's just a lot of, you just build upon each play, and well, just right around the corner. Andy Sam's got stood up as if he was going to be stopped, and he's still going to get 4 yards on that. 2nd and 6 coming up. Bit of a broken play, and we still got 6 yards.
8 minutes left.
8 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Looks like Isaiah Phillips is out there playing a little bit. Looks like Isaiah Phillips is out there playing left guard out there for the Turks. Dodd is at center. Perigo comes under center there. And the tackle looks to be Chris Ganich out there. Oh, Zorn's around the end. And that's going to be good for another 8 yards and a Sultan Turk first down. And we'll call that 10. Good for a Sultan Turk first down, so we are on time. We are rotating quarterbacks. Perigo and Andy Sam are rotating, alternating plays right now. So Sam's going to come in. Double wing coming up. They're going to hand that right off to Belcher right up the middle. Boom. Belcher's going to move that pile down to the goal line. It's going to be in. If he's not in for the touchdown there. Oh, he's going to be down at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, it looks like he's about one short. Oh.
First and goal at the 3 coming up. Good for a Sultan Turk first down. Gee, I wonder what play they're going to run here at the goal line, Dave. I wonder if they're going to run Tanner Belcher up the middle. I bet you they fake it and give it to Zorns running around the end on this one. Let's see what happens. Oh, Alex Perigo around the end. Oh. They give the ball to Fleming on the right side. Goes over for 2 yards. 2nd and 1 coming up. And they're going to leave the same group out there. Zach Zorns up the middle. Good for a Sultan Turks. Touchdown. Touchdown, Turks.
That's how it's done, Brian.
Turks take the ball 50 yards, go down for a touchdown.
Hey, Brian, just to check up, what's the score out there?
The score is now 6-0.
Okay, cool. Just checking up. Thank you.
And the time remaining is 6 minutes and 1 second left to go here in this first quarter. So the Turks march right down and do not pass the ball once, and they go right in for the score.
And it is.
And Omar Rocket Leg Valera puts it in for the extra point. So we go in, 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Sultan Turks 7, Eagles 0. Hey, if you're ever in Gold Bar and you feel the need to get your espresso on, be sure to stop by Bigfoot Brew, the Sky Valley's newest espresso stop. Come by and see us each day for our morning $2 happy hour and our daily specials. And hey, it's that time of year. Do you have a senior that needs to have their senior pictures taken? These are memories that last a lifetime. You need your pictures. Call Brandy Varnell. Have your producer show the Tech Club photo. Hungry for pizza? You're out in Gold Bar? Make sure you stop by Rico's Pizza. And be sure you mentioned you saw this ad on TurkPride.tv. Hey, we have a Windmill Espresso kickoff coming up. And the Turks are making it awfully hard in that first drive to come up with the TurkPride.tv player of the game. I tell you, the offensive line is what impressed me the most on that whole drive. Oh, we're getting ready for the kickoff. Oh, offsides on the Turks. And they're probably going to take the ball at the 40-yard line or have them re-kick it. We're doing that sky-high kick, Dave Moon. Let the coverage run under it so they don't get any momentum. So, just boot it away, bud. Omar, one of our soccer players here at Sultan, known for his strong leg. Really like to see him try to
rocket leg, right?
Omar Rocket Leg Valera. Have a highlight here on TurkPride.tv if you guys ever have a chance to go watch it. What he can do with a soccer ball is amazing. And he digs it deep down to the 20-yard line. The number 7 for the Eagles gets that ball. And that's why they've been doing that, guys. He's still on his feet coming down to the 40-yard, the Turk 40-yard line.
Carter Smith on that return.
Our coverage was not very good on that.
38 yards on the return. Valero with the tackle for the Turks.
One of our favorite sponsors here at TurkPride.tv, especially because of the great T-shirts that they provided our tech club. Sky Valley Inc. provided the total TurkPride.tv crew with great polo shirts. Need custom screen printing or vinyl banners or lettering? Reach out to Kerry Fulcher at skyvalleyinc@gmail.com or click on the banner at TurkPride.tv. So the Eagles take over on the 43-yard line, 42-yard, we'll call it the 42. First play from scrimmage. It's going to be a veer to the right, and oh my, Tanner Belcher on the telco shoots the gap and goes in, and that gives them -4 yards in total offense so far this game, Dave. I tell you, the defense has come to play. They're going to start passing here in a little bit, and you just watch these guys on the Turks just start going after it. Tristan Hughes is starting over there on the left corner of the Richard Sherman spot. Another veer, and he's going to be another loss, 5-yard loss. The offensive line of the Eagles cannot even stop these guys. Another tackle for a loss by the Turks. All you can do now is, are they going to send the dogs? Are they going to blitz? You can just see Trey Sargent over there on the left side. He is just gearing up to go after that quarterback right now. He's going to, oh my, that's a 10-yard loss.
Oh.
Trey Sargent, I told you he was gearing up. Called his name before it happened. You see that, Root Sports? I do know what I'm talking about over here. Yes, that's a shameless plug, Dave Moon.
That was a great plug, by the way.
Yeah, it was a great plug by Trey Sargent to get him to stop. Andy Sam and Zach Zorns is back deep for the Turks. They lost almost 20 yards on that. Illegal procedure. They're going to back him up even 5 yards more. This has not been a good first half for the Eagles. Hey, I want to give another shout out to our favorite 2-year-old in Nebraska. Burke the Turk is 2 years old.
Burke the Turk.
Burke the Turk is 2 years old. And he's got a little brother named Briggs. It's on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Almost blocked. And not a nice job by not getting near that. Oh, and it's going to take a Canyon Park bounce down to the 10-yard line. Cedar Park. Yeah, thanks to Pete Reilly for, they are close to Canyon Park by about 2 miles. So the Turks have 90 yards to go, and we have 3:29 left to go here in this period. Offense is going to come out. I'm going to stand up here. Offense comes out. They're going to be on the right hash at the 10-yard line. Parago under center. Got the H-back in there. Yeah, Noah Fleming, good for 9 yards. Good, we'll call that 7. Second and 3 coming up for the Turks. And there we go. Hopefully our fans South Dakota got to watch Trey Sargent on that awesome 10-yard sack for a loss. Another one of our wrestlers making it happen out on there. Cedar Park does not have a wrestling team. Belcher up the middle. Good for 4 yards and a cloud of dust. And it's good for a Sultan Turk first down. 2:40 left to go. Clock stops while they reset the ball. Belcher comes out. Looks like he's holding his arm a little bit, but having a discussion on where he's supposed to go on that. Andy Sam in the backfield behind Perigo now. Oh, it looks like that ball hit the ground. The Eagles are saying they have it, but I think it's going to be Turk ball. Second and 10 coming up for the Turks.
Gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Turks.
2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8 for the Turks coming up. Little delay on getting that over. Perigo still in. Sam still in at that fullback spot. Perigo going to hand that ball off. Sam, no. Zach Zorns gets the end around on that. The wingman comes around, sweeps it over to a 3rd and half a yard coming up for the Turks. Turks up 7-0, 1:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Perigo checks his wrist sheet. Belcher getting ready to go in the game if he's needed. Puts his helmet back on. I love the new helmets, Dave Moon.
Oh, they look nice, don't they?
There he goes. Oh, stood up. Alex Perigo on a quarterback keeper. Good for 10 yards and a Sultan Turk first down.
And a Turk first down. At zone 44.
Joshua Sargent is on the stop on that. So we got 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go. Turks coming up to the line. Eric Turner on the right. Sargent goes over to the tight end position on the right. Zorns is on the wing. That's going to go right up to Sam, and Sam's going to get about 2 yards.
3 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 coming up. That's going to take us into the end of the first quarter.
Dave, we just lost a camera.
Okay. Hey, switch to intercom, guys. You have to tell me when you switch to intercom. Okay, switch back to live.
It's live.
Andy Sam up the middle. Still fighting. He's going to be about a yard and a half short. So we'll have 3rd and 2 coming up for the Turks at the next quarter coming up. So it's been a quick first quarter, Dave.
It went by fast, didn't it?
And so it's 7-0 Turks with a going into the second quarter. This has been a very run-oriented game. Turks have coming up. Take a few moments here. Hey, one of our great sponsors here is Sultan Turks Youth Basketball. Big thanks to Sultan Youth Basketball. Without the support, we have never gotten our brand new scoreboard. Their financial contribution helped cover the cost of installing our homemade scoreboard solution. And our scoreboard is really, really awesome. How else can I describe our new scoreboard that we got last year?
Right. But I think he just got walked over by a commercial. I'm not sure, but I think that's what just happened.
Well, that's all right. I can still talk about it. We're back to action. The Turks are 3rd and 3 at the 47-yard line of the Eagles. And that's going to, right up the middle.
Tanner Belcher carries it up the middle for 6 yards and another Turk first down.
Belcher up the middle for 6 yards. I tell you what, Tanner is holding his right arm is not giving, he's not doing well with his right arm. Tape him up and keep him on defense, guys. At Perigo, he's going to come around the end, makes a juke move. Oh, loses the football. Looks like the Turks have Turks were able to jump on that. Well, the things you got to learn as quarterback, you got to hold on to the football. Belcher's going to go back in the game there. I wonder who they're going to give the ball to. This is Turk Whiteout tonight. Bring people that brought food items, a certain amount of food items, got a Turk t-shirt. I'm sure it was donated by Sky Valley Inc. And Sky Valley Food Bank was the recipient of all of the generosity of everybody tonight. Gives it right to Belcher. Belcher up the middle. He's still going, and he goes down to the 20-yard line. That's good for about 20 yards. Gain of 19 yards and a Turk first down over there.
Ooh, Turks first.
Hashtag.
Hey, I hear Cora.
Cora's
Or is
there.
that Elena?
That was me.
That was Elena.
Is that Elena?
Howdy, this is
Yeah.
Cora. That was Elena.
Hi,
Yes,
guys.
we
It's been quiet
appreciate
from
it.
down there tonight.
Oh, we don't like to speak much. We don't want to make Dave look bad.
Mouthful of hot chocolate prevents speaking, man.
Perigo back to pass. He looks. He's going to go deep. Oh. Sargent was the intended receiver on that. Don't think they were quite in sync on that throw. So we got 2nd and 10 coming up. Belcher takes himself out again. Actually, I think they're rotating him in and out. I don't think he wants to come out of the game. I think the coaches are saying, if you want to be in the game, you got to play by our rules. Belcher's one a fine young man. Perigo up the middle. On the quarterback keeper is going to go down to about the 12-yard line. Nice patience put in by Perigo. Good for a Sultan Turk first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 on the 10. Yeah, actually,
I was wondering where I dropped that at.
Actually, the Turks can get a first down on this. It's about the half-yard line. We've got 10 minutes left to go here in this second quarter. Don't forget, at halftime, we'll have our Sultan Turk marching band will be performing. Oh, they sniffed that out. Zorns is hit in the backfield. Loss of 4. That's number 5, Josiah Sargent for 2nd and 14 coming up for the Turks. So they sniffed out that play. Looks like the offset wing. Going to go around the end with it. Fleming around the end. It's another defensive stop.
Noah Fleming. No gain on play. Making a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 15.
What do we got up the sleeve now? So the defense standing stout for Cedar Park here. Still only 7-0. Turks are up, but they're gonna need to either score here or kick a field goal coming up. They might go for it on 4th down, the way our defense has been playing. Perigo gets it to Sam. Sam around the corner. And, looks like it's coming back. We're going to have some hold. It's going to be a hold against the Turks coming up.
What is the score again?
7-0.
Okay.
Hold is going to back him up even further. That was a nicely executed play in the flat to Sam. And but it's going to be a hold. If we replay 3rd down, it's going to be 3rd and 20 or 3rd and 28. 3rd and 28 coming up. They're going to pin their ears back.
26 for the Turks.
Split receivers. Belcher goes, she's going to go back into the shotgun. He's going to turn, Zorns is going to go down at the 15-yard line, but looks like there's going to be another hold coming up.
Against the Turks.
So we're going to go back even 10 more yards. So loss of, it's going to make it third and forever coming up if they accept the penalty. I'm almost thinking they might decline it here. If they decline it, it makes it 4th down. Holding against the Turks. Replay 3rd down. They're going to back them up even more. Going to completely put them out of field goal range. Eric Turner on the right. Sargent's going to be on the left. Looks like there's going to be a fade route to the left here. Nobody seems to know who's supposed to be covering Sargent over there. He's going to look. Perigo. Throws it at the feet of Sargent. 4th down coming up. So Turks, looks like the Turks are going to go for it here on 4th and 38. And why not? Might as well. So coming up. So they're only going to rush 4, it looks like. And a pooch punt. Caught by Cedar Parks. Carter Smith, a 155-pound freshman.
Tackled by Zach Zorns.
So,
1st and 10. Cedar Park at their own 12-yard line.
guess I should have seen that coming. So it's still 7-0. Cedar Park. Turks shoot themselves in the foot a little bit with some penalties, and let's see what our defense is up to.
Royals lost. Tigers lost.
Yeah, good for a gain of 5 yards.
Sargent on that carry.
Josiah Sargent on the carry, good for 5 yards. 2nd and 5. Positive gain for the Eagles there. The The best defensive play for the Eagles so far has been holding on the Turks, but that's positive yards. That's the most yards they've gotten. They're going to have a timeout called by the Eagles coming up on 2nd and 5 on their own 17-yard line.
Thank you!
Thanks. Thanks for not just selling me tires. Thanks for doing the work I needed.
Not suggesting stuff I don't.
Thanks for checking my brakes.
Checking my brakes.
Thanks for checking my brakes. For free.
Just to make sure I'm all good.
Who does that anymore? So thanks.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks for doing the right thing by not just selling me tires.
Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters. Stop on by your local Les Schwab for our fall tire sale.
Got the right day on here.
This is great. You guys are talking about other football
Actually,
in a football game.
Mariners are down 2-0
Ooh.
in the bottom of the 6th. Must have been an earlier start today.
Hey, you guys, we need a code word when we go to a commercial. When you go to a commercial, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Because let us know after you go to the commercial. So as soon as you start the commercial, let us know.
How about commercial?
As soon as you go to the commercial.
Hey, Cedar Park back out under the field. Tries to run that ball up the middle. Doesn't go anywhere for him.
No gain on that last play. It'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Kind of nice to have 3 producers in the booth at one time. One running commercials and checking stuff out.
It is. Things happen. Just think when we're all sitting side by side with each other.
All right, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic.
It is going to be epic. Huge.
Dan Baller, that was for you. Huge.
Yeah, he's not listening.
No, of course not. He's busy spinning his digital stuff for a wedding that he's doing tonight. That's going to taken down in the backfield. Who else? Noah Fleming on the sack.
Loss of 5 yards.
So all that positive yards they got is now gone. It'll be 4th and 10 coming up. They're going to have to punt. Back deep, we got Zorns and Sam. Coming up. Sam fields it at the 45, gets around him. He's still on his feet. Going down into the 33-yard line. About a 20-yard return on that. Andy Sam, 20-yard return.
Return of 21 yards. Turks will take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Turks coming up.
5:45 left in this second quarter, Brian.
Yeah, it's been a fast game tonight.
Seems like it's just going by like that.
That's what happens when you run the football. And the other team can't seem to do anything on offense. So we've got 5:45 left to go. Turks only up 7-0 still. Last week at Kashmir, it was pretty close going into the 3rd quarter, but the Turks were able to pull away late. Yeah. I'm hoping that because we need some big plays coming up. Yeah, up the middle on that. Nothing. Sam is for a couple yards. We have some chippiness. We have some chippiness going on out there. Little Josiah Sargent and Noah Fleming Noah Fleming, the recipient of Josiah Sargent, hitting him in the backfield where the play was nowhere near him. But that's football. Coming up. It's a pass. Zorns with the catch. Down to the 21-yard line. Good for a Sultan Turk first down.
And that's good for another Turks first down.
I like that play out into the flat to that wing guy on that.
22-yard line at Cedar Park.
Perigo showing off his arm a little bit there. Was real quick and easy on the throw. Turk's going to line up at the 21-yard line. 4:52 left to go. We got Fleming and Sam in the backfield. Zorns is over on the right. It's going to be a quarterback keeper by Perigo.
Perigo on the keeper.
Right up.
Gain of 9 yards.
We got
Bring up second
Dodd
and
and
down the 14-yard line at Cedar Park.
Dodd and Yates. Morgan Yates up there, and Dodd pushing the line back. Not a big deal. Also on there is number 52. Caleb Dennis is also up there at that right guard spot. Gives that to Sam. Sam's gonna bring it down to about the 10-yard line. Sultan Turk first down, so it's going to be first and goal on the 9.5-yard line coming up. Hey, be sure you stay at halftime. Coming up, we've got our Sultan Turk marching band will be performing, and we have a special one of the football players is going to be asking somebody out to homecoming, so it'll be pretty special.
Was that a secret?
I don't think so.
I guess neither one of them are watching.
Fleming's in for the touchdown. Oh, he got him at the 1-yard line. Tough luck, Fleming, on that. Give him the ball again. Give him a touchdown, coach. So for second and goal at the half-yard line. We got Zorns and Sam and Fleming in the backfield. And Perigo is in for a Sultan Turk. Good. Touchdown! Turks! Turks go up 13-0. Turks go up 14-0. 2:52 left to go here. Line up for the extra point. Tanner Belcher, the holder. What else can that young man do? Omar Rocket Leg Valera getting ready to kick the extra point. And Rocket Leg puts it right through. Good for the extra point. So, 2:52 left to go here in the second period. It's Sultan 14 and the Eagles 0. Hey, just so you know, for 2 consecutive years, TurkPride.tv has streamed over 100 events a year live. This included all sporting events, lip sync, Sultan Community Service Awards, and graduation. The students involved with TurkPride.tv put in over 500 of volunteer hours streaming and training. Also, a big thanks to our coaches. Without their help and cooperation, we would have never been able to provide the manpower needed to run the cameras. Hey, we got a Windmill Espresso kickoff coming up.
Oh, excellent.
You betcha.
Who are you eyeing for your player of the game? I know it's early.
It's still early, you know.
But I know you're thinking somebody.
You know, I am. Right now I'm eyeing the whole offensive line, and I know I can't do that. I've been trying to pick out which member of that offensive line or has been making the biggest impact on driving that ball. Morgan Yates has been doing a great job, and great job out there. Oh, ball's on the ground. The Turks are going to get on it. That's going to be a Turk ball coming up.
Yay!
Nice.
And that's why we do that. The Turks with a chance to go up by 3 scores going in at the halftime. Nice job. The sky kick by Omar Rocket Leg Valera. If any of you out there have an idea on who should be the TurkPride.tv player of the game, send me a tweet or come to us on Facebook.
Tweet him. Tweet him.
At Coach Bryan, and that's a weird name. It's Coach Bryon, all one word. You send me a tweet, and I might even answer you. Oh my gosh, it's right open. Oh, and Sargent is just a little underthrown, and Sargent doesn't quite make that catch. You know, Alex is going on his chest, going, "Hey, that's on me." And it was a little underthrown. You know, and a little more time on the practice field with each other, and those guys will get that. Perigo going to run back in there. Looking for number 9 on the sideline, seeing where he is. If he's in the game. 2:41 left to go. 2nd and 10. Belcher is in the backfield. Andy Sam goes onto the wing. Where do they not line Sam up at? They give it to Belcher. Right up the middle. It's good for 9 yards in a cloud of dust.
7 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Turks.
Belcher comes out. 3rd and 3 for the Turks coming up. I hope the Eagles brought their appetite, because they are going to be giving a big helping of Tanner Belcher in the second half. And I don't think they're going to be able to spit it out. Zorns goes into the backfield. Perigo under center. Gives it right to Zorns. Up the middle. He's going to go into the clear. He's at the 10. Down to the 5-yard line. Good for us, Sultan Turk. Got to come down at the 6.5-yard line. Big play for the Turks. Turks first down, 1st and goal, 1:49 left to go here in this second quarter. Turks are recipient of a botched fumble on the kickoff. I'd like to see them throw it in on this one with the clock the way it is. But the Turks still have 3 timeouts. They're going to give it to Fleming up the middle. Around the end, Sam. He leaps, and it's in for a Sultan Turk first down, but I see a flag coming down. There's some laundry on the field, that ugly yellow laundry. It's going to be a hold on the Turks probably, going to be coming back. Personal foul on the defense.
Oh.
Good for a touchdown. That's touchdown, Turks. Turks go up 20-0. 1:28 left to go. And the good news, Dave Moon, guess who gets the ball to start the second half?
Oh, that's going to be us, isn't it?
That is going to be the Turks. So, Omar Rocket Leg Valera stepping up. I can never say his name without Rocket Leg attached to it.
Just flows, doesn't it?
It's just the way it is, and some things will never change. Let's go Turks. And another good kick coming up. And puts it through. Sultan Turk. Extra point good. Turks up 21-0. Elena.
I got it.
Turks are up 21-0. Yeah, the guy running the flag, the Sultan Turk flag around the field at every time we score is going to be awfully tired tonight. Turks are up 21-0 going into getting with them. We got 1:28 still left to go. The way the Turks have been playing defense. A quick turnover, or pin them deep, use our timeouts. We could still get the ball back just here at the end of this first half. Yeah, I'm telling you. Our managers are doing kicks. Hope nobody gets hurt. Oh, and here you go. Why not kick the onside kick here? Because the unsportsmanlike penalty was assessed on the kickoff.
Unsportsmanlike penalty against the Eagles. That'll be a 15-yarder.
Oh.
And he has set that up as if it's going to be the onside kick. And you know what? Why not? Why not? I don't think they're going to, but I would love to see that right here. Hey, we got a windmill espresso kickoff coming up. And he's just going to boom it. He kicks it through the goalposts. He kicked it through the goalpost from 45 yards out. That's good for 55 yard. What would have been a 55-yard field goal? How about that?
That's
Omar Rocket Leg Valera. Remember that when somebody's kicking in the NFL someday. They're going to bring that ball up to the 20-yard line. That was just a show me. I've been doing the sky-high kickoffs, but look what I can do, Coach. That's awesome. They told him to do that. They said put it through the goalposts. And we've seen him make goals from the 45-yard line. He's past him. He's going down the sideline. The Eagles are going to go in for the score. Wow. An 80-yard touchdown pass for the Eagles. A definite breakdown in coverage. Well, the Turks are going to get the ball back. With about a minute to go, probably. With a minute 19 left to go. And all their timeouts. But that is just a breakdown in coverage. That is... And the extra point is going to be good. 21-7 now. Oh boy, there's going to be some gassers run at practice over that. Keep your heads up, guys. Good. Somebody. We'll just move on from that. Since I'm a hashtag Turks first kind of guy, I'm not going to say who got beat on that or who was out of position. But we have the Turks are going to be recipient of a kickoff. But you know what? If they're going to start throwing the ball, the Turks are going to have to adjust, just like patients at Sultan Chiropractic.
Oh, nice segue there.
Yeah. Dr. Koppel, he's been sponsoring TurkPride.tv and so many of our community programs and has gotten behind him.
Oh,
so,
he is everywhere. Yeah, everywhere and everything.
He's awesome. And you know what? Our Turks are going to adjust. They probably won't even need a trip to Dr. Koppel, but yeah, they're excited. Made it a 2-score game. I want the Turks to just go right in and erase those points here. It's an onside-er. Oh, and they may get that. Nope, Turks are able to recover that.
Well, let's just go ahead and right this ship real quick. Just erase those 7 points right here.
You know what? You go right back. You go right back to that play that we dropped the pass on, and you run that same play because it's going to be open again. The Turks were not quite ready for that play. Screen pass to Belcher. And have Belcher throw the ball. Let's see if that happens, huh? Perigo goes under center. We still have 3 timeouts. Fleming. Oh. Yeah, well, I could see that. 5 yards, so what? Turks are going to come out up here and they're going to take care of business. still have your 3 timeouts. Perigo under center. Gives that to Sam. Sam good for 2 yards. So they're going to be content to just up. Timeout Turks. Oh, Cedar Park's going to call the timeout there. They're going to make them get the first down. They're going to try to get the ball back. But Cedar Park only has 1 more timeout this half. So that just didn't make sense to me. If the Turks were willing to just run the ball out and go to halftime, and you only have 2 timeouts left, I don't see the need to call those there. But there's a reason I'm in the booth and those coaches are down there.
This is a great Turk advantage so far.
Yeah, what are you guys thinking of the game down there?
I think it's doing well. We're talking about the future games down here, especially, and the games we're going to have to broadcast, like homecoming and stuff.
Tanner Belcher up the middle. Going to be 3rd and 10 coming up. And Cedar Park uses their last timeout of the half.
Another timeout. Wow.
What's going on? Are they hoping to get the ball back with some time to do something? I mean, that clock's looking a little...
with 57 seconds, you have to remember, though, they scored in 15 seconds on that last play.
Wow, true.
You know, they're going to go back to that. They're going to go back to that well again.
But do you think we're going to have a breakdown like that again?
No, I don't. I just like a patient in Dr. Koppel's office. We're going to adjust. He's going to like that one.
Yes.
He's going to like that one. Oh. 3rd and 9. Yeah, we'll probably run a sweep on this. Perigo on the keeper around the end. No reason to not just go for it, guys. Go for a deep play with no time on the clock. Just go ahead and throw it deep. See what happens. Oh, we're gonna. Zorn's back to punt. Yeah, just do the fake punt. They're going to call a timeout there. Good for them. Actually don't want to punt it here. They have no timeouts. Of course, on the change of possession, the clock does stop. So if you don't get the 8 yards that you need to get the first down, the clock does stop. What is going on in Mariners land? Let's double check that. Mariners down, top of the 7th. Mariners down 2-0. Offense has left the Mariners building. They're going to try to block this and see if they could have a chance for one play. Going to snap it to. That ball goes out of bounds. There's going to be time left on the clock. So they get 8 seconds left to go on the clock.
Ball's punted out of bounds to 47. 8 seconds remaining.
Well, you better make sure you're ready to get that end. Well, what play? It looks like they're going to throw it deep to the left. There's no reason to spike it. The ball does not start on a possession until after. Two seconds off the clock there. I guess they wanted to see what the formation, the defensive formation was going to be. And then rather than get a delay of game call, they spiked it. Timeout, Sultan. Well, you know, some of the things in this world, you know, don't make a lot of sense. And that was one of them. Hey, it's easier than you think to be a sponsor of TurkBuy.tv. Only $100 per season per sport. Or buy
per
the
season.
Per sport. Or buy the entire year. That's every season and every sport for just $300. TurkBuy.tv will even help you make a commercial that will be seen during live and on-demand stream of our sporting events. What are you waiting for? Be a supporter of TurkBuy.tv today. Just reach out to the high school and say you want to support TurkBuy.tv. And all right.
I'll tell you what. You become a supporter of TurkPride.tv, I'll buy you a pizza at Rico's.
Absolutely.
Right out of my own pocket.
Intercepted. He's coming down the sideline. He's at the 40. He's still on his feet. He's still going. He comes around. Perigo gets it down to the 25-yard line. Well, time expired, but Perigo with the interception. Oh boy, we got laundry on the field now.
What happened?
Perigo intercepted, but there's a penalty on the plane.
Penalty on the play. I didn't get to see what happened. Let me see what we got here going.
Oh.
All right, we're going to go to halftime.
Hey, Elena.
Yes?
Switch to intercom.
Looks like all our seniors here getting their. Looks like they're going to all ask somebody to prom at once.
Oh, wow. Hey, make sure you guys are on my camera, okay?
Whoa. Yeah,
Connor,
okay.
leave your camera on.
Just leave the cameras on. Leave the camera.
Tonight during halftime entertainment, we have the Sultan High School Turk Marching Band. Marching Band is 64 members strong and is under the direction of Jill Suffolk.
All right, let's zoom in on what these guys have got brewing down there.
There's some going on.
Drum majors for the 2016-2017 school year are Sierra Hutt and Macy Homily.
Should we stop?
The color guard captain is Alexi Adams.
Stay live, guys. We got something
live.
going on.
We got
We're following Trey down there.
Follow number 22 down there. He's got something brewing.
Yep, stay on my camera.
Ooh, I wonder what this is. I gotta see. I want to see this. What is this?
Yeah, well, Trey Sargent is standing down there with flowers, so he's either got a big apology to make or there might be somebody asking. Oh, look at, there's little kids down there with a sign that says Lauren down there.
Oh.
Oh.
This is the cutest thing I've seen. Oh, my
Lauren,
God.
So Trey Sargent is asking somebody named Lauren to go.
Oh, look at their shirts. Homecoming, question mark.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Homecoming.
And Lauren is running down to the field as we speak. I watched her come. She's coming down there.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
That's one of our great lady soccer players here. And Trey Sargent is asking Lauren to go to homecoming, and she said yes. And
they're at the pole.
Oh,
I
and
can't see them.
he gets a hug, and it looks like he got a smooch out of that too.
Oh, I want to cry. That was so pretty. I'll never get something like that.
It was pretty, but they're behind a pole. Nice camera work there, Dave.
I can't move the pole.
Lauren Landis
Homecoming proposal.
Part of your
accepted the
job
homecoming
description.
proposal. Oh, Trey is choreographing the question mark over there.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Good,
I
good
wish
job, young
somebody
man.
would do that for me.
Good job, young man. I tell you, that is
Thirsty.
that's pretty special. That's a homecoming proposal that to go to homecoming that she will never forget.
If you guys want to stay on my camera after your commercials, we can cover band for a change.
Yeah, we would love to cover the Sultan Turk Marching Band.
We shall cover the Sultan Turk Marching Band then.
Connor's going to have to leave his camera on. Hopefully he's hearing me.
All right, then let's enjoy this halftime.
Yeah, I'm going
performance.
to mute, and you guys can
Yeah,
enjoy
let's
it.
leave this running. We'll do commercials after, okay?
Okay.
Let's say you're driving along in Washington on Highway 2, and you find yourself in Sultan. Better yet, you live here. It's the home of the Turks, by the way. And you realize you haven't had a hot cup of coffee today. That's okay. Just drive east and look for the giant windmill located on the east end of Sultan. Even voted the best coffee in Sky Valley. It's a simple formula. Windmill plus hot coffee equals a happy you. Windmill Espresso, proud sponsor of the Sultan Turks.
And we're back, Brian.
Hey, guess what?
Tell me.
The Turks are up 21-7 coming into the second half, and guess what? Guess who gets the ball to start the second half, Dave?
I'm guessing it's going to be the Turks.
Oh, it's going to be the Turks. Pretty good. Pretty awesome, isn't it?
30 seconds to go for awesomeness.
When you look at it from this perspective, the Turks are on pace to win this game 42-14.
You're right. Yeah,
but
you're absolutely right.
Every touchdown the Turks got, they earned.
Yeah, they worked for it.
They worked real hard. And so
Cedar Park kind of got lucky. We kind of dropped the ball a little bit.
We had a blown coverage. Yep. And they were able to get an 80-yard touchdown. That's normally the case with an 80-yard touchdown. But they do have athletes on it. Cedar Park Eagles, they have athletes over there. And they have some pretty hard hitters. Some of the ones that have really been standing out for me. Number 5, Josiah Sargent. He is senior. He has been all over the place. And then Carter Smith, a 5'10", 155-pound freshman, has really been doing a good job for them also. And the first quarter, the Turks offensive line and defensive line just had their way with the lines, the offensive defensive line for Cedar Park. But in the second quarter, Cedar Park stepped it up, and the battle in the trenches became a little bit better. And then the Turks shot themselves in the foot with, they've had 3 very costly penalties.
Well, it was definitely obvious they were working a little harder. So.
They definitely brought their game, stepped their game up in the second quarter and played better. I really want to see, the Turks have got to, so the case in the second half, the Turks have got to get the ball, go down and score. Whether it's a field goal, whether it's whatever, they have to, a touchdown is best. They need to go down and reestablish the dominance of this game in the trenches and play football for another 24 minutes. This coming up, if things don't go their way and Cedar Park scores, it can change the momentum of this game. I'm not saying that Cedar Park's going to come back and win this game because they're not. They're not. Hashtag Turks first. Okay. But the Turks really need to reestablish. I think they got a little complacent in that second quarter. And they weren't firing off the ball like they were in the first quarter. Just dominating the way we expected to.
Well, I would say that through about 3 quarters of the second quarter. Right? At the end, I saw the spark coming. Did you?
There was a little bit. There was a little bit of a spark. You know, that onside kick, the onside kick that Cedar Park did to start the second half, in the second half, that was dangerous. And they didn't cover it real well. They were lucky to get the ball.
You're right. You're right.
But hey, new Mill Espresso coming up. And I have no idea who Turks by Jackson will play with the next game. I don't know. I mean, Alex Perigo is in the lead, and then he stopped a couple balls and had an errant pass. But other than that, he's played really smooth at quarterback. He had that great interception on defense, and at a key point. Now they were going to throw that same play. They ran the exact same play they scored the touchdown. And Alex was just playing like a center fielder out there, and he ran over and read it and intercepted it. So we'll see what happens. I think that Cedar Park's going to onside kick it here. I think they're going to start this off. You look at that way that ball is set. If you could zoom in on that ball, get the Dave's camera. Let's zoom in on the ball, the way the ball looks out there, guys. And they are going to onside kick this. If they don't, hey, I'm wrong. But I really think it's going to be an onside kick to start the second half. Ready to go? Refs are getting ready. The refs see it too. I bet you the refs see it too.
You're right.
Just the way that ball is set up is just telling me that they are going to be onside kicking this. Thanks, Dave, for that fine camera work.
I didn't realize how hard
It's going to be
run a
exactly
camera.
like the last one they did.
Oh.
Where's the ball? It's like, and I need to buy a lottery ticket. That's the second time tonight I made a prediction and it came true.
Watch the ball.
Yeah,
Watch it on the replay here.
I know Noah Fleming was there and was able to get that. Yeah, they need to keep it open.
There it goes.
Yeah, Fleming right there in the cover. Belcher not out there right now. Perigo goes under center. Right to Sam and number 64. Number 64. Jason He is a load. 6 foot, 175 pounds junior. You see what I did there?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Once again, I told you, offensive line has got to do their job, and that the left guard for the Turks got blown up on that play. There's no way in the world he should be able to get that. We're going to throw this. Oh, right off of the shoulder pads of Sargent. I tell you, I need to buy a lottery ticket tonight, Dave. 3rd and 12 coming up for the Turks. Hey, you know what? Do the same play again. But this time give it to Zorn going around the end. God. Talking around the left tackle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they sniffed that out. Number 58 for Cedar Park. Andre Leonardi, 6'3", 190 pound team. So it's time for us to punt. That is not what we needed to have happen to start the second half. Lost the 10 yards on that. The offensive line, the momentum has changed a little bit. That's a good punt. Goes down to the 25-yard line and taken by number 5, and his knee hit the ground. So about the 30-yard line on that. Hey, don't forget about Cascade Conference Athletics, your one-stop source of all WIA athletic scores and statistics. Be sure to stop by their website and browse their game picture catalog. It's updated daily with all the games happening across the state. I bought some pictures off of those sites. They got some really good ones. They've got some good ones of my son wrestling over the years. Pretty good site going on.
We worked a deal with them too. You're going to be able to go there and click on a link directly to the game, to the TurkPride.tv game. That's supposed to be up any minute.
Yep, all of your. Yep, we got trips right. They're going to throw that one. Pass again. He's going to go down. That's going to be intentional grounding. Or he's going to call him down right there. Well, why couldn't you not do intentional grounding on that? Oh, we've got a Turk shook up there. It's going to be down for a sack. That's the Turk defense. We need James Dodd in on the play on that. Now we're going to throw that ball to the left, probably out to the flat. Oh, he keeps it. Alex Perigo hits him originally, and Trey Sargent finishes it up. Got to wrap up, young man. Got to wrap up. 3rd and 5 coming up. A good 10-yard gain on that for the Eagles. Turks need to get a good stop here. Probably going to throw the ball into the flat. Looks like they're lining up to throw the ball into the flat there. Too big a cushion. It's too big a cushion. Oh, ball's on the ground. That's a fumble, guys. I'm going to look at the replay over here on my screen coming up. That'll be a 4th and 5 coming up if that's an incomplete pass. But I remember I'm watching this game at an angle. My angle says it went forward, but it says it went backwards. But I did call the right. There was too big a cushion on that. Oh, back to punt for Cedar Park. Daniel Rickman. It's a fake. It's picked up by Sargent. Sargent's going to be at the 15. Sargent disarms him and brings him down to the 2-yard line. It was a fake punt. It was a fake punt that they fumbled, and the Turks recovered it, and Sargent takes that ball down to the 2-yard line. It was supposed to go to the up man who was supposed to catch it, and they hiked it. It dropped. The up man dropped it. Sargent's right there, picks it up, and almost beats the punter into the end zone. A costly mistake by that's a turnover. Sargent almost he scored a date to homecoming, and he almost scored the touchdown there. And that's going to be a quarterback sneak by Perigo. No, he's going to hand that ball off.
No.
Ball's on the ground. Cedar Park causes the fumble and gets the ball back.
Well, that turned around quick, didn't it?
Oh, I tell you, talk about a momentum shift. That's just not what we want to have happen. Now the defense has got to get out there. Oh, we got trips left, or trips right. They're gonna try to go deep again. Too big a cushion, guys. Too big a cushion. He throws it. Sargent is right there gets him after he threw it down, but it's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Threw it at the feet of one of the up men. I tell you, these Cedar Park Eagles, they got some athletes out there. Going to line up again. I'll bet you that now they're probably going to try to go deep again. 8:59 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Goes back to pass. He's going to wing that out. Andy Sam on the breakup. Yeah. Instead of going to the out man, he went to the guy owing up the seam there. So, 3rd and 10 coming up. Now they have no choice. They're going to have to try to throw it again. So the turnover doesn't give up any points. Turks were on the 2-yard line, fumbled the ball back. Lots for Coach K to clean up in practice this week before they go into next week. Turks trying to go 3-0. That's going to be deep. That is intercepted. Zach Zorn's on the interception at the 40-yard line. Another turnover. Turks take over. Talk about another momentum shift. That's the third or fourth turnover by the Eagles today. If you count that muffed punt down there, that's as good as a turnover. The interception to go into the half, the interception there, that's the fourth turnover done by the Eagles today. The Turks should be getting ready to go up here. Kind of aerate the offense out a little bit. I want to see Trey Sargent on a post route right here, right now. That ball is on the ground again. Another fumble recovered by Cedar Park.
What is going on here,
Fumble
Brian?
on the snap. And you're going to let them back into the game, guys. So. That is something you have got to clean up. You just cannot have that. So the Turks give the ball right back after the interception. It's might as well have given them a 20, a 20, 30. That's a 40-yard field yard difference for Cedar Park. Yep, got to go do it again, guys. Keep giving them life. They're going to come back. And that's a setup. I doubt they're going to throw it here. Looks like they've got it. No, Belcher. That's a sack. James Dodd destroys the line on that. Drops him for a loss of 5. $8:20 left to go here in this third quarter. Everybody else in the Cascade Conference has played. In other high school news, Bellevue went down and lost to Tumwater 16-15. Actually, Tumwater came up into Bellevue and beat them.
Oh.
Yeah. Non-conference loss by the Bellevue Wolverines. Archbishop Murphy beats Kings last night 38-0.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Anybody walk away from Kings hurt? That seems to be the question of the day.
Well, I think that Archbishop started their JV team on that just to make things even. Now, don't get me wrong, Kings has got a good football team, and that's so. Just try not to be too.
There you go.
I try not to be too political on these, but I think the private schools and the regular schools need to have a separate league. I really do. Now we are playing Cedar Park Christian tonight, and they are a private school, but I think they play by the rules a little more fair than the others.
Well, isn't that the argument that Archbishop's playing by the rules? It's just the rules aren't fair to us.
The rules are different for a private school versus a public school. And so we got 2nd and 15 coming up. And that's going to be a halfback pass. Sam on the interception on the 31-yard line.
That was awesome.
Sam just says, no. It was underthrown. It was underthrown by the halfback. It was a halfback pass there. It was underthrown. And who do the Turks have next week? Is Kings next week?
Tell you 1 second.
Our crack producers need to figure out the schedule for me.
It should be on the Actually, your crack producer did do that.
We are away next week. I believe I have it here. Let me find it.
I got away and home on there.
Away and home.
Oh.
So Dave.
Who's the crack producer now?
Cascade of Leavenworth is coming into town. No, it's away. I don't know what PD means, though.
I don't either.
Second and six coming up.
There you go.
Yep. And a chance to go 4-0 for the first time in how many years?
I've never seen it.
Hey, because you know how we are. It's hashtag Turks first. All right, let's see if we can get that snap cleaned up. No, pretty much no gain on that. Oh. We need a heap and help and a belcher. Or throw it in the flat to Sargent again. Nope. Fleming comes out. Sam goes in. Zorns. Oh, it's deep. Eric Turner. Oh, that's going to be pass interference.
Nice.
See what we have. We got. It's going to call. It might go against the Turks. Yep.
Oh, did not see
make
that.
It 3rd and 15 coming up. That's too bad. That's a momentum breaker right there. An ugly third quarter so far on both sides of the ball.
I don't know. Andy's came through a couple times there.
You know, Andy Sam defensively has just been really, really well. Anyway, it's a punt. They declined it. That's why they punted. It's going to take a Turk bounce down to the 21-yard line. There you go. They declined the penalty, and it was 4th down. Turks had to punt. So other than that first drive of the day, the defense for Cedar Park has really stepped it up. Been lots of. They're going to continue to try to throw the ball because they have to. They're down by 2 scores with 18 minutes left to go in the game. Number 11 on the field for the Turks. Donald Dennis out there getting some playing time. Gonna play corner. Oh, matched up against 44 Carson Pettit. Donald Dennis out into the game in the corner. And that's where they're gonna try to go with it. Can't wrap up with your hands, guys. Isaiah Phillips starts it. Belcher finishes it. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Eagles. Hey, be sure to turn in to TurkPride.tv for all of your varsity sports action. There's some that we can't bring to you just because it's too hard, but we get most of them. Oh, now that's a stick. Alex Perigo on the defense on that. But right now, you know, I need some votes, guys. Who's our TurkPride.tv player of the game?
Guys, start sending those tweets to Brian. That's at Coach Brian.
B-R-Y-O-N. It's going to be back to pass. Almost. Zach Zorns is just over his head. The basketball player might have got that, Zach. 4th and 6 coming up. They're going to have to punt. You know that James Dodd has been doing a fantastic job on the line right now. He's got my clubhouse vote right now, Dave Moon. And it's going to take a eagle bounce down to the 32-yard line. 27-yard line. Yeah, let's start running the ball, guys. Change of possession.
5:41
so
left in the
they
third.
do this thing on the change of possessions. They come over and huddle on the sidelines, and this has bit them once before, where they've got a delay of game. Now the clock is. Now they've started running it once they've set the ball. But it's bit them already. They got a delay of game earlier because they had lined up on the side. They're just going to, look at Andy Sam's going to line up way over here. No, that's Donald Dennis way over here on the left. Oh. Belcher up the middle. Belcher in a cloud of dust. Good for 9. Oh, good for 10 yards and a Sultan Turk first down. Tanner Belcher in a cloud of dust. I think we need to serve up a healthy, hearty helping of Tanner Belcher. Can we make a pizza at Rico's Pizza called the Tanner Belcher?
Is there a Turk pizza? Is there a Turk pie?
We need to build the Belcher. Oh, Tanner Belcher, good for 7 yards. Oh, I wonder what place we should run next. Let's talk about what kind of pizza the Tanner Belcher pizza would be.
Spicy?
No, not spicy.
No?
Just hearty.
Hearty, lots of meat, lots
of meat.
Lots
Maybe a
of cheese.
calzone called the Belcher. Makes you belch. We'll have to talk to Tanner and see if we can design a sandwich that we can make for him at Rico's Pizza. Oh, he's gonna go down. Goes for the throw, but he should have just kept running the ball, guys. Going to be 3rd and 12 coming up. Loss of 10 on that. Tristan Hughes into the game. Belcher comes out. No, he's like Larry Zonka from the Miami Dolphins, just boom, 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 run it up the middle, get 10 yards every time. Well, where am I going to throw it? Oh, ball goes on the ground. Just get on it. Just get on it. And another miscue by the Turks, so it's going to be fourth and forever coming up. So while we wait for them to get ready for the punt, what kind of sandwich or pizza?
I like the calzone idea. I think that's a good idea, yeah.
I think it's got to have some spicy Italian in it.
Russell, do you do calzones?
Oh, we're gonna come up with something for him. We're gonna call it the Belcher. Spicy Italian, cheese. It's a decent punt from there. Oh, you should have let it go there, Sammy.
Yeah, it would have bounced away.
2:55 left to go. No scores here in this third quarter. Been an ugly third quarter for both teams. Well, let's see. We have red sauce, spicy Italian, some olives. That's all
Sausage.
I want. Yeah.
Gotta have Italian sausage. Did you say
Italian
Italian sausage?
I did. I said
Oh.
Italian, spicy Italian
And
sausage.
you gotta have pepperoni too.
And I
You
had pepperoni.
have to have pepperoni.
2 kinds of cheeses, mozzarella and cheddar.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Do you put pepper jack on cheese ever or on pizzas ever?
No.
No.
They run it. Going to gain about 2 yards on that. Sargent, Josiah Sargent on the. And just when I said that the offensive line was doing a great job, boom.
Jinxed it.
Yeah, I jinxed it. I'm having a hard time with our TurkPride.tv player of the game right now.
It's okay. It will come to you.
And he's going to, it's a broken play, and he's going to gain maybe 2 yards, 2-3 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. And if I was them, I would be doing a quick out, 5-yard and out on the left hash. That's where I would be throwing it. I'd line the 2 receivers up next to each other, have one go deep and the other go to the flat, but that's not quite the way they're lined up. Looks like they're going to, we're going to run this to the right probably on this. And we had a head bobbing down there, going to be 5 yards, illegal procedure on Cedar Park. Oh, it goes offsides on the Turks. That's going to be good for a Cedar Park first down. We keep shooting ourselves in the foot, guys. You gotta be disciplined. That's going to be a hard week of practice. I can only imagine. They should be up 35-0 about now. But all the mistakes. He throws it right into the flat, right where I said he would going to, but that was the play they had planned for the last one. Need to buy a lottery ticket, I tell you. Can't win if you don't buy it. Come on, somebody step up and make me really, really happy so I can give you name you the Windmill Espresso TurkPride.tv player of the game. And be paying close attention to our future press box coming in for TurkPride.tv. We're real excited for. Oh, wow. Trace Sargent is in there on that. Yeah. If those of you out there that don't know, Sultan has one of the best wrestling programs in the state. Constantly ranked in top 10 in 1A division. We sent 18 wrestlers to state last year.
Check that out, Brian. After this play. After this play, check that out.
I'm looking at our new press box up here in the press box. Oh, going to be overthrown.
Go ahead and swipe right.
Oh my, where does Brian's office going to go?
All right, I think I know.
Yeah.
Yep, I think I know. Oh,
that's not it.
Where'd it go? How'd you swipe so many?
I
Oh,
don't
go
know.
back. So right there, half of that's going to be turned into a door. So a window and a door.
All right. I know. I was looking at Dave Moon's phone, and I happened to find out that there's some Ezels at his house, and I am ready to go.
I don't even know what an Ezel is.
You've never had Ezel's chicken before.
No.
You are in for a treat. Think Popeye's chicken, but better.
I like Popeye's chicken.
Yeah.
I think I've only had it once.
50 seconds left to go here in this ugly, ugly third quarter. You know, I think the reason it's been ugly is because the marching band hasn't been playing at all. We just need to not give them any time off. That's just what it amounts to. I don't think Miss Sumter would enjoy that. So
It's like she doesn't get any time off now.
did I mention to you that Burke the Turk is 2 years old now?
How come he's not tweeting yet?
He's not tweeting yet. Molly, you got to teach him how to tweet. He needs to tweet us here on TurkPride.tv. Oh, Andy Sam. Yeah, good for a good 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up. Hey, congratulations, the Huskies with a 48-3 win today over Portland State. 5th or 6th game in a row where they've scored 40-plus points.
How's the Mariners doing?
Last I checked, they were down 2-0. The game should be pretty much over.
Can't Siri tell us?
Well, you know. Oh, player down. 2-1 is our final on that.
The Astros today. The final score was 2-1.
Mariners lost 2 in a row. Too little, too late, guys. 8-game winning streak was great. I'm glad we're playing meaningful games in August or September. Perigo comes back, sets up. Donald Dennis lined up on the left-hand side. Donald can flat out run, guys. Belcher. Yeah. I would just run Belcher left, and my playbook would be Tanner Belcher left and Tanner Belcher right.
10 seconds left in this third quarter.
Yep, and they're going to reset the clock. It'll start running here. We're just going to go to the next. We're going to go to the fourth quarter here. So, and with that, hey, how's it going down there, ladies?
Hey,
It's doing well.
girls, hey, let's get our new producer, our new trainee on the air. So, Brian, this is Catherine Hubbard. You may recognize the name from volleyball.
I recognize Catherine Hubbard, and I recognize her good play in the middle.
I got to watch her play.
And her awesome serving.
Yep. And her sister, you know, she's following in some big footsteps, but doing a good job.
Her sister's playing in Wenatchee now.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that right, Catherine?
Yeah, she's playing for Wenatchee Volleyball College.
Now, we have 3 gals playing college volleyball right now. Kaylin Cornell is playing, and Lalia Gonzalez is playing, and Claudia Hubbard.
And Fleming's playing for, not Fleming, oh man. Who's playing for Everett right now, Catherine? We just saw her.
Kaylin Cornell.
Kaylin Cornell? No. Who else?
Kaylin's at Everett.
Yeah, Kaylin. Yeah, it was
Lalia's at Edmonds, and,
Yeah.
you know, that's a pretty good squad. Pretty good squad.
That is.
You know, sometimes you can't determine things by wins and losses sometimes. You just can determine it by the effort and how much each player grows.
So, Catherine, what do you think about producing?
It's a lot more interesting than I thought it would be.
Are you are you directing the cameras tonight?
Yeah.
You see how bad of a camera operator I am?
Is that you? Because
That
I
is
was getting
me.
really annoyed.
Yeah, I am a horrible camera operator.
Hey, we have a play coming up. Zach Zorns. Yeah, Zach Zorns in a cloud of dust. Good for us, Sultan Turk. First down.
So, Catherine, just so you know, and for our viewing audience at home, we are fighting with a lot of older equipment, and we had camera failures left and right tonight. So the only way I could get a second camera on this game was to actually sit right here next to where we feed the camera into.
And change the battery when it gets low.
And change the battery when it gets low.
Yeah.
But, Catherine, you're doing a great job because we're watching the game up here live.
Oh,
semi-live.
That's going to be on the Turks.
And
5-yard penalty on the Turks.
And you're doing a good job making me look good, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I can help.
And yep, thanks for being here and welcome to the Tech Club and to TurkPride.tv. It's awesome to have you here.
Thank you.
She is interested in being in front of the camera as well.
Well, yeah, we need a spokesmodel. You want to be a spokesmodel? Go for it.
Silence.
Silence is gold. You know, before America's Got Talent, what was the name of that show?
The Gong Show?
No, the other one. Oh. That looks like a Tanner Belcher in a cloud of dust. Star Search.
Star Search.
Remember Ed McMahon and
Yep,
Star Search?
Absolutely.
And Dionne Warwick was on it.
Yep.
Ed McMahon. So that was the previous America's Got Talent.
There was another one too. Remember, had the 3 hosts in the 80s.
Yeah, let's go Turks. Gee, I wonder what play they're going to run. Oh, push the pile. Give that man some Skittles, I'll tell you. Beast Mode 2.0. Let's go Turks. You know, they really, really need to reestablish this game. They just need to just keep running the ball up the middle and then do a play action and go deep. Fleming. Oh, it's going to come back with a hold. Noah Fleming on the play, but it's going to come back. It's by the back judge over there. Holding on the Turks. Replay, first down.
We should mic the ref.
What in it?
Oh, we should put a microphone in his ear so I can talk to him. Oh, as always, hashtag
Turks first.
Turks first, yep. If you ever run across me one-on-one, make sure you ask me where Turks first comes from. I won't tell you on the air. Zorn's around the left end, goes across the 50, goes down to the 45-yard line. He's going to come out at about the 45. So 2nd and 10 coming up, or yeah. 2nd and 7 probably. 2nd and 10. We'll just 2nd and 10 coming up.
So Edmonds plays Everett tomorrow morning in volleyball in this tournament that they're having right now.
That'll be interesting. Is Wenatchee there?
I don't know. Jen, is Wenatchee there? Jen is listening from home.
Oh, that is our prize, Jen Moon, our prized volleyball announcer. He's so wide open. Eric Turner catches the pass, and he's going to go. He's down to the 10. He's going to go in for the score. Touchdown, Turks.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
And, well, that's not good. It's a spot foul, so it's not going to be a touchdown, Turks.
We're not going to get it. Oh, she cut. Oh, great camera work down there, guys. Oh, so it's coming back, isn't it?
The spot foul is 10 yards from the spot, and it goes back, so it's going to be 1st and 10 Turks. What a fantastic play and great effort by Eric Turner on that. Okay. Yeah, that takes away a...
Wenatchee is not playing in the tournament, by the way.
Oh, that's too bad.
I guess we could ask Catherine that, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you would think.
Catherine's a pretty great source for everything, really.
Well, I understand she's pretty intelligent, so.
She's the smartest
Andy
kid
Sam
around.
up the middle for the touchdown, Turks. He owes that game ball to Eric Turner on that. No. The football gods deemed it. So the Turks go up 27-0 and out. Who's getting ready to kick? None other than Omar Rocket Leg Valera. Who's giggling down there?
Shoot, that was on.
That's our professional team down there.
And Omar, that would have been good from 40.
That easily.
Yeah, we've got a football. We have a football kicker. We have a field goal kicker out here. Senior Omar Valera. .5'11", 170-pound senior in his second season kicking for the Turks. So the Turks are going to win this game, Dave.
Yeah.
And then next week they go to Cascade of Leavenworth.
Wow.
They win that game, they're going to be 4-0 for the first time in I don't know how many years.
Wow.
28-7, 9 minutes left to go in this game.
Yep. Kick him deep. Kick it deep, Omar. Dig deep and kick it deep. Josiah Sargent deep for the Eagles. Hey, I got to call 2 touchdowns back to back. One got called back, but I got to call 2. Though that's
true.
Go Turks.
You know, we have a sponsor in the booth. You know, you could have thrown out a...
Well, I could have called the touchdown, the Rico's Pizza touchdown, but, you know. Oh, the ball goes out.
Oh,
picked up by the Turks on the fumble.
Turks.
Donald Dennis is there to pick it up. And we've got some flags on the ground, do we? What are we going to call now? Yeah, it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm waiting to see what happens here. Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Turks.
How appropriate they're playing Game of Thrones theme music right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it was after the play, too.
So it's after the play. So the Turks still get to keep possession of the ball with a chance with 8:58 to go. I'd like to see him score 2 more times and keep that 40-point streak alive. But somebody needs to be talking to that young man that made that. But he's on the field, so.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be words.
Belcher. Tanner Belcher in a cloud of dust. Good for 5 yards. So we're working on a calzone at Rico's Pizza. It's going to be a calzone, red sauce, spicy pepperoni, spicy Italian, pepperoni, olives, mozzarella, and cheddar. And we'll call it the Belcher.
Are you talking about pizza again?
You got that, Russell?
Yeah, we're talking to Russell, the owner of Rico's Pizza here, and he's up in our booth, and we're trying to have him name the Tanner calzone after Tanner Belcher.
Interesting.
So yeah,
A Turk Pride Pie.
the Turk Pride Pie. Well, the Turk Pride Pie would be really good too.
Right? Turk Pride Pie.
We put all the goodness of our videos into a pie.
We should ask that. We should post that on. We should do it.
We should do it.
We should do a Facebook survey.
Yeah.
And what would be good on the Turk Pride Pie? Turk Pride Pie. It even flows
Second and
well.
6 coming up. Oh boy. Nothing that Andy Sam there, but nothing doing there. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Turks. What are you going to run? Well, let's look at the defense, and I'll tell you what I think I should run here. It looks like we've got a 4-man front. 3 linebackers. It's a base 4-3. You need to throw that into the flat. Get Sargent out on the flat around the 30-yard line. Throw this into the flat as long as you have enough time. No, Fleming! He comes around! And he's going to go in for the score, but unfortunately, there is flags on the field. Another hold. So that's going to... Lots of guys getting a lot of good reps tonight, but not getting anything counted on the stat sheet.
I just got a text from a viewer.
Yep.
Hashtag Turk Pride Pie.
Well, we'll work on the ingredients for that, and that'll be, and Enrico's Pizza will be our exclusive. We'll have the exclusive rights to make that pie.
I think it should be an apple pie, but like a really, really awesome apple pie.
I like
well,
apple
it could be
pie.
seasonal.
Yes.
The Turk Pride Pie could be seasonal.
Yes. Or it could be 4 different pies all in
In case
one.
anybody out there wants to know, I'm hungry right now.
I'm pretty hungry myself. I hit up the concession stand. Got me a lot of snacks.
All right, so we got 3rd and 18 coming up. That's all right. Just give it to Belcher up the middle and see what happens. Yep. Oh, he should have got rid of that. It's going to be 4th and... Cedar Park bringing it tonight. He was wide open. If he had a chance, he just missed on the play. So, Turks forced to punt here. Let me see what happened here. Yeah, there was a couple guys open. He just needs to get rid of that ball sooner. Nice job getting that away. Zach Zorn's getting rid of that. And that's going to come up to the 31-yard line where it's going to be an Eagle ball. So we've been talking, Dave, we've been talking about our new press box that we're going to have installed over here. And I think one of the coolest things about it is that we're going to be able to just go in and push a button and start everything up. No more setting up wires or cameras or any of that. We'll probably have a couple cameras set up over here for football, don't you think?
We're going to have to do something over here because I don't think we can swing it just over there.
Right. There's 12 men in the huddle there. I guess that's not only a college rule. They're going to throw this. And where's the flag on that? Oh, I'll take the play instead. Hashtag Turks first.
But you're right. We walk in, we flip a few switches, and we're live. Just like baseball. That's the way we do it in baseball now. It's pretty nice.
And it would be able to turn around and do the softball games from the same place.
Yep.
That just, we can do all the softball, and I'm still trying to figure out a way to do track. We'll see. That's a lot of camera work and a lot of work.
We can't even keep our cameras up and running.
Oh, Josiah goes down in a cloud of dust. Isaiah Phillips in there. Morgan Yates in there.
So Elena says the Turk Pride Pie should be apple, meat, blueberry, raspberry, and of course chocolate.
All in sections, of course. It has to be like sectioned into little different slice areas.
No, it should be meat, and more meat.
No!
Some bonus meat.
You need some
meat.
fruits.
No, we
and
need
vegetables.
Meat pie.
Maybe Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Okay, I could go for Mountain Dew.
44 back to pass.
Mountain Dew and
He goes deep, but Sam's in center field. And Sam with his 3rd interception of the night. Number 44 for the Carson Pettit was back was overthrown actually, and Sam was just playing center field out there, gets his third interception of the night. All right, Turks. Tanner Belcher in a cloud of dust. We got 5:35 left to go. Now that's a Tanner Belcher lineup. Belcher up the middle, good for 3.
This is a very wholesome game. You can hear the band in the background and see the lovely people playing on the field.
If we get a touchdown, make sure you say Rico's.
We definitely need to score one more time tonight. I would just love to see us put 35 down. Cedar Park usually puts together a pretty good 1A squad every year. Nobody expected this out of the Turks except Coach K and myself. Oh, Noah Fleming. Noah Fleming goes beast mode down to the 49-yard line of the. That's good for a Turk first down. I hope everybody in our listening audience just knows what going beast mode means.
If they don't, they should probably not be watching this.
That is very well stated.
Well, you know, it is last year's news.
It is last year's news. Unless you watched, that show where they go out to nature with Bear Grylls.
Yeah, I saw that. That was actually pretty awesome.
Oh, he's just all about that action, boss.
Are you going to slap me?
Fleming again, and he's going to go for no gain. What's going on down there, guys?
Yeah, I hear screaming.
Everything all right?
Too much fun? I think somebody accidentally left their mic on.
Yeah. Hopefully we're still streaming.
Oh, TurkPride.tv has a new message.
All right. What do we got?
I'm working with a bunch of monkeys.
And the mic is on.
I blame Catherine.
We can hear you guys. Oh, right down to Sam. Sam, he's going to go. He's down to the 20, to the 10. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Turks. That's a Rico's Pizza touchdown.
Oh, of course there's a penalty on the play.
And wait a minute. We have a flag on the field, so I guess we're going to get our money back. Roughing the passer.
Hold on.
And that just pretty much.
Or so it went through?
We're put with Andy Sam's been building a house. He's been building a house, and it's to be the TurkPride.tv player of the game. And with 3 interceptions and 2 touchdowns today, I think that puts him in the lead on that.
Did the touchdown go through? Did we get the points?
Well, yeah.
I don't understand.
If I could, Noah Fleming has been on fire today.
Hashtag
Fleming on fire. Hopefully that counts as a touchdown. It should. The player's still down on the field, being tended to by the athletic training staff. Our sports medicine classes, our sport techs are here, making sure that nobody leaves and if people are attended to quickly. And my best to that young man, number 31, Peyton Nelson, 5'11", 170-pound junior. It's good to see him walking off on his own power. But 3:40 left to go. 39-yard touchdown pass from Alex Perigo to Andy Sam. Omar Rocket Leg Valera out to get the extra point put in for the Turks. And Omar Rocket Leg Valera is perfect for today. Whoa. What do we got? No, we got a little extra. We're getting a little extra chippy out there, guys. Oh, I wonder what it could be. Unsportsmanlike conduct? Let me see if I can see what it is. Well, we'll let our referee tell us what it is. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Cedar Park. We'll make sure we send them some coupons to go to Rico's Pizza and have a healthy helping of the new calzone called the Belcher.
Or order up a Turk Pride Pie.
A Turk Pride Pie.
Elena's being mean.
That is the third unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Cedar Park tonight, versus one for the Turks.
That was perfect.
Actually,
timing.
those were personal fouls. Ours was unsportsmanlike conduct. So the difference, small difference, is pretty much the same result. In college, if you get two of those in one game, you get ejected. And with 3:40 left to go, we are on the final countdown.
Was it on the same guy at Cedar Park each time?
Now we're doing it from the 30. Is that two? Is there two penalties enforced back to back? Because he's kicking it off from the 30. Why would you not onside kick it here? They did enforce two penalties here. Back. Never seen two onside. Must have been two personal foul penalties. And Omar puts it in good from 40. Would have been good from 50 on that. Did he miss it? Well, he missed it. Need a better angle or better eyesight, one or the other. So they get the ball at the 20-yard line. Yeah, what kind of play are we going to run now? The Turks were missing a man on the field. And Harley Dodd again. That man has had a great game. He's also in the running for our TurkPride.tv player of the game.
Well, you need to think about that a little hard because it's 3:25 left in this game.
Oh, I'm still waiting to see somebody. Maybe if he does it again for me. Donald Dennis out there playing that corner. Another loss on that.
That's a big loss.
Josh Ford in on the tackle on that. Defensive line reasserting reasserting their will right now with 2:35 left to go. Reminds me of a game that last time the Seahawks beat the Rams at home a few years ago. Well, all the personal foul penalties. The Rams were just going crazy out there. Kind of reminds me of that. Here it comes. Here he comes. Oh. Oh. Number 63. Zach Miller in for the tackle. Donald Dennis did a good job of turning them back in so the defense could be there to pick it up. 1:57 to go. There. Oh, you know, in this situation, you probably just let it go through the end zone and re-kick it. Nobody back for it. It's going to go out of bounds at the 51-yard line, or the 49 of the Turks. 39-yard punt. And they'll probably just take a knee a couple times. All right, well, it's time to vote. What do we do? You know,
You're struggling with this.
I'm struggling. You know, I'm gonna go with James Dodd.
Are you really?
I am. He's played a hell of a game, and I'm just gonna have to do it.
Tell you what, there's been a couple superstars out there tonight.
And he has just played center in the middle of that defensive line and just done a fantastic job all night. Sam's out there. He's just gonna take a knee. Best play in football when you get to take a knee a couple of times. So
one has to ask, what would Archbishop Murphy be doing in a situation like this?
They'd be still running the plays.
Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? Turks first.
Hashtag
Turks first.
Just take a knee. So hey, we're gonna go with James Dodd.
James Dodd.
Captain James Dodd's gonna be our TurkPride.tv player of the game. We'll go down and bring him a certificate and get a picture with him after the game, after the coaches had a chance to talk to him, while the kids put away. Want to thank our producers. Hey, Catherine, welcome to the world of broadcasting. And there, Cora and Elena, thank you so much for being here tonight. And our camera, Connor and Dave, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll admit my camera work could use a little bit of work.
Your camera work, you could use a little.
Need the kids to train me up a little bit on it.
And that's going to be it. And that's going to be 3 in a row for the Turks.
We're awesome.
Hey, and for all of our sponsors here at TurkPride.tv, for Sky Valley Inc., Sultan Youth Basketball, Sultan Turks Youth Basketball, Sultan High School Booster Club, Windmill Espresso, Cascade Conference Athletics, Sultan Chiropractic, Bigfoot Brew, Brandy Varnell Photography, Rico's Pizza, Les Schwab Tires and Monroe, and embroidery for the Soul and Sultan. And our supporting partners from Cascade Conference Athletics. I'm Coach Brian with Dave Moon, and our lovely producers down in the booth.
Let's not forget our guest tonight.
And our guest, Russell Haney from Rico's Pizzas here tonight.
It was great to have you in the booth, Russ.
Thank you. And with that, hey, James Dodd, our TurkPride.tv player of the game. I'm Coach Brian. We'll see you next time on
Good night,
TurkPride.tv.
everybody.
As always, Turks
first.
Turks first.
Stay cool, dudes.